Hi, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to our live watch-along for the NBA Game 2 of the Finals.
Game 2.
Wow, the Oklahoma City Thunder got a lot of work to do today.
Got to win this one. It's a must win.
If I ever saw somebody steal something,
It was game 1.
that was a hit job, man. That was... I still don't... I mean, I did that one live. I still... Today, I don't know how the Pacers won that one.
So it's a must-win game for the
I mean,
Thunder.
they were throwing and making turnovers like, I don't know, like at a parade, you know, throwing confetti. The turnovers were going off. I was so frustrated watching that game. I was like, this is not happening, man. And then all of a sudden, you know, 5 turnovers, 10 turnovers, 15 turnovers, 20 turnovers, and we're still in the first half, and they're only down by 10. And I kind of started to feel, ooh, you know, the Thunder are not taking their chances.
Yeah. Hi, Lawrence.
And then they're mooked it, man.
They mooked it. High Life is in there as well.
High Life
Lawrence.
is in there, Lawrence. No, the Pacers, they stole game 1, man. That was the best. That was, you know.
That's like the Great Train Robbery, man. That was fantastic.
Like, did you saw that movie there with Mark Wahlberg there? What was it called? With the minis.
That's the Italian Job.
The Italian Job, man. This is known as the Pacer Job. That'll go down in history as the Pacer Job.
It's a must-win game for Oklahoma.
They lose this. It's
over.
They're not going to Indiana winning 2. No. Naked Wayne. Don't panic, guys. I'm here too. The sock is on. Good. That's good. Keep us awake.
Bring that a bit over.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll tell you. Go. Bring it a bit more.
Well, you don't need to chat there. We can have it here.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, yeah, we're good, man. We're good. No, it's going to be good. It's good. Do you actually know who's playing?
It's Indiana Pacers against the Oklahoma City Thunder, man.
Yeah, Haliburton. Yeah, look, he's done well. Like he didn't have a great game from a numbers point of view in game 1. But shit, he was dishing the balls to his teammates and everything. And when it counted, the boy was there, man. This guy's an assassin.
That's not an individual. That's the team. It's the win. That's the most important.
Yeah, I mean, his name's not Jordan Penix, you know. You can come up with the stuff. Don't even want to talk about that.
You mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name. Well, I can mention now the season's over.
Season's over.
Season's over. So I'm going to switch things around. I'm going to first make this bigger so that you can actually see it.
You're going to make this great again.
Look. Go Thunder. Lawrence, I feel the Pacers are going to do game 2 as well. I have a funny feeling the Pacers take game 2 as well. I mean, the Thunder are going to have to... Because I can't see the Pacers turning the ball over 20 times in the first half like they did last time. That's just not happening. And the Thunder better come out. There you go. That's nice, huh? So, you want me to do it like that? Is that good for you?
That's good for me.
All right, okay. You know, people call it scrappy cocoa. We were watching that. What's it called again?
Don't mess with the Zoe.
Don't mess with the Zora. We're watching that today. But now look, some players have got to come up with some big games today. Especially if you're the... Oh, what did I do now? Did I switch it off? Okay. There you go. Don't know what's... maybe I screwed it up. All right, so we'll go.
Nothing new there.
The me screwing things up. Yeah, you know, that's the way it is. Okay, I'll just do it again. It's just the way I am. You tired already? Guys, Wayne, boys, Lawrence, help me out here. The man is tired and we haven't even started. It's going to be a long night if you're tired already. Well, wait, congratulations to Portugal. Yeah, Portugal did well, man.
Yeah, they did well, man. Everybody was like, Spain is the shit, Spain is this, Spain is that. Spain, nothing, man.
No. There you go.
High Life, I don't think it'll finish in 2 hours, man. The game will go longer.
What? Well, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, about 4:30, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yankees, Red Sox today. Oh. Okay, all right, okay. How would you say? Interesting. But yeah, look. But the Yankees are way better than the Red Sox right now. I'm sorry to say, man.
Making homemade gravy. He's cooking. What's he cooking there, man? Having roast pork. Ooh.
With roast potatoes and carrots.
And gravy. Ooh, Northern boys
love their gravy. But he's a Southern boy. He comes from the sheep shagging part of the islands. Yeah, there you go. So we're just going to wait. The game's going to start. Ronaldo's a fucking idiot. He always has to make it about himself.
The whole team ran together to celebrate.
But he has to lie on the floor, cry, so that all the cameras go on him. It's a time the fucking idiot retires. He's just working on my nerves. He's working on my nerves. But let me talk to you about the game today, because don't talk about Ronaldo. I know we trash. Yeah, but sports is a cycle. I say that to everybody all the time. But look, let's start with the away team, the Pacers. I mean, guys, Naismith played well. Siakam was the main man for them on the scoring. I like the way Miles Turner. I mean, Miles Turner's got a hard job because he's got Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. But no one could guard Siakam from the Thunder.
Frenchman.
Can't guard him. Nebhart, he came off and played really well. You tell you another guy that played really well. Where's the man? TJ McConnell. Oh, good game from them. Look, obviously Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man. He had 38 points. But I felt Chet Holmgren had a shocker. Yep. Didn't play well at all. Hartenstein was good. Dort was good 3-point shooting. Jalen Williams quiet for his, Isaiah Joe could have done better. Yeah, we'll see. I think the Thunder has to start good tonight. Because if they don't, I think they could. Siakam played very well, like his Toronto days. I mean, he was the main scorer for the Pacers. The Pacers are just a team. I mean, the Bucks learned about the Pacers. The Knicks learned about the Pacers. They're just a team. If you let them hang around, this is who was talking when we're talking about the rugby about clubbing a seal. You can't leave any life in the Pacers. When you get them down, you have to go for the kill. You have to chop their head off. It's like the Highlander, man. If you don't chop the head off, they'll come back again. And they did that. They did that very well. And I didn't think they were going to win it. But we're just looking at some of the highlights from the last game. That shot he missed. The last shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I mean, he had the balls to take the last shot there. Had he made it, I think they would have won. But
he didn't.
But Chet Holmgren only had 6 points. It wasn't good shooting, not good rebounding at all. I'm still taking the Thunder and better team. You see, that has been all season. If you play the first 6 seconds, I'm going to say it again, the first 6 seconds of when the Pacers get the ball, you have to stop them in the first 6 seconds. They try to run the ball down the court and get that quick shot off. They have the MVP, but
MVP's an MVP. You gotta just win games.
MVP
doesn't bring you anything. You got to
win. James Harden. He won. He always gets everything done in the regular season. Comes to the playoffs, he's cock. No, I mean, look. One of these markets is going to win the game, the series. in America, you couldn't have had a better game one. You couldn't have had a better game one, you know. The starting lineups for the Pacers: Aaron Naismith, Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Andrew Nebahard, and Tyrese Haliburton. I mean, Haliburton just makes everybody better. Like I said, if you want to go back in time, it's basically Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. Haliburton's more Magic.
Yeah.
SGA's more Michael. He's a choker. When it comes to the big time, he's a choker, man. James Harden. And Haliburton is exactly the opposite. That boy will not have the greatest game for 47 minutes and 50 seconds. But you need him to make the last shot, that boy's going to make it. I mean, in the history, he's already up there with the Jordans and the LeBrons for making plays at the end of the game. And I mean, you know, his career didn't start off well.
Lawrence says Manchester United did 4 signings done.
What 4 signings did they do?
What 4 signings?
I know they signed Cunha, that's all.
That's the only one I know of.
Update us, Lawrence. Update us. Now, I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, I can't stop yawning.
Why are you yawning?
No, I don't know. Life's tough, man.
Life's a bitch. Everybody needs one.
That's a bit harsh, actually.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have our big rugby update. But check this out. It's a beautiful stadium in Oklahoma. Great crowd. But if you're the Oklahoma City Thunder, you are shitting bricks tonight. Because you know you have to win this game.
It's a must win.
It is a must win. I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the crowd doesn't play. That's the problem.
Yeah, the crowd's a good crowd, but...
And Indiana, through those Indiana veins, ice, my friend. Ice. So, of course, Chet Holmgren will start. Williams will start.
You should eat a bit.
Yeah, he needs to beef up a little bit, Holmgren.
Beef up a bit, man.
Did they sign him? No. He's not signed.
Interested.
They're interested, but he ain't signed nothing. Neither is Mboma signed. But now we're talking about the basketball. Let's have a look. They're talking about Donnarumma now, man. So
rumors. That's all just rumors, man.
Rumors. Here we go. I'll make it a little bit bigger afterwards.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. It's perfect.
So,
just get the thing ready.
What's your tip for this one, my friend?
I'm going...
Just who's going to win?
Indiana.
Me too. See, this is I was talking about this last thing. You look at this and you look at the EuroLeague, right? Here they need rappers, here they need actors, here they need a whole lot of shit to make the crowd get into it. You don't need that in the EuroLeague. You need police and stuff to slow down.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's well done. It's well done, the whole, how do you say it? Obviously, the show is always good in the NBA. Unless this thing is, why is this fucking... Oh, come on. Just don't screw me with the feed today.
It's just not the same atmosphere.
No.
As Eurobasket.
OKC 112, Indiana 95. My pick. Ooh.
Nice.
Don't know what's going on here.
Got a very bad feed at the
moment. There we go. So here we go with tip off. Are you going to do this time?
Yeah, wow. It's too late now.
So Nebahard, Naismith, Haliburton, Siakam, and Turner start for The Pacers. Dort, Williams, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Holmgren, and Carson Wallace start for the... Well, they were all white in the first game. Now they're going blue in the second game. I think they're going to be blue at the end of the game. Look, Rick Carlisle is the more experienced coach than Daignault.
Oh, nice layup.
But both, that was Carson, but both preseason games went to the Thunder. The regular season games. Siakam nails a 3 early already. Listen here, if the Pacers can keep the turnovers down to like 5 or 6 in the first half. That's good rebounding there from Holmgren. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in. So, yeah.
He's he's not very...
Very scrawny little bugger.
Yeah.
But see, Haliburton gets people open. Dort. No. Siakam with the rebound. At this stage in the first game, Indiana had 4 turnovers already. Naismith. I like Miles Turner. I like his kind of... Nebart. Oh, man. But this is... Last game, did you know that Indiana Pacers never led the game until the last shot?
That's cool, man.
That's cruel. If you're a Pacers fan, it's cool. No, you can't defend. Now you got to make those open threes, man.
They're trying to deny TYRESE Haliburton at times, so you go pick and roll with your secondary ball handler. Andrew told us I've been a point guard.
Yeah, Siakam, but I'm talking... Holmgren needs to beef up a little bit, man. He looks like he could break any minute. Miles Turner. I like him. Wide open, didn't make it. No. You can't miss those shots, man. Yeah, I went a little bit. One down.
Oh,
I thought that was close to a backcourt violation there. Neverhart with the ball again. Picks up. Yeah, short. But what I do like is they try to get the ball inside both teams. They don't go for 40, 50 three-pointers.
You sure? Whoa, big one.
Well, he made 5 big ones in game 1.
Big 3.
But if you're the Pacers, you don't mind people shooting that 2 meters behind the 3-point line.
No.
See, this is where no one can guard Siakam. You see, Shea Gilgeous cannot guard Siakam. You can't. And I can tell you now that both defenses can play good defense. I mean, 111, 110 is not a high-scoring game for the NBA.
Nah.
We're talking about 48-minute games here.
Yeah, if they cut out the turnovers, Pacers should be in this one. Not like last time they were out of it, but then they did come back. So,
look, I think it's going to be a close game again. And if it's close, you bet on the Pacers.
oh, steal there by the Pacers.
Can I tell you now that if it goes the other way around, that if the Thunder put up a lot of turnovers like the Pacers did, then the game's over quickly because the Pacers will. So that should be only 6 seconds left on the shot clock here. So it's 5 for the Pacers, 7 for the Thunder. I like Rick Carlisle as a coach. So let's have a look. 6 seconds here, inbound for the Pacers. Nebhart gets it to Miles Turner. He's going to have to shoot it now. Siakam with 2 seconds on. Oof. He's very underrated, Pascal Siakam. I like the way he plays.
He didn't play for France, eh?
No.
The first 5 in the second, and they didn't have a single turnover after 9 minutes in the fourth. That aided that comeback.
Nice shot by SGA. They're going to need him to have a big night again. See, that's a problem with OKC. If he doesn't have a big night, they don't win. Belinda.
Hi, Belinda!
Another three. Oh, another three-pointer nailed by SGA. Hey, that's too easy. Way too easy. What the hell's going on here, man?
Got a bit of problem with the feed, man.
So it's 10 to Indiana, 12 to the OKC. What time are we doing that Springbok show? Live at 7 tonight, eh?
7, I think it is, yeah.
A lot of open looks at the moment.
Oh, great block.
Nice block there. It's Oklahoma turning the ball over a lot tonight, eh?
That's backcourt violation. That was a backcourt violation.
Settle into the game with your decision making.
Good one.
Very good play there. Nice pump fake. Gets him up off his feet. Once you leave your feet, you're screwed. So the first time out of the game, it looks nice there in Oklahoma, man. Don't worry, you guys are going to be live for that show. That's going to be a great show.
We'll see.
It's either at 5, either at 6 or 7, but
We said 7.
we said 7. Okay,
7.
we'll do that one. It's going to be interesting. See, this is what I don't like about the NBA. It's all the shit that is next to the court. You know, the product, your product is the basketball.
But in your league, you won't be able to go into the stands like that.
Hell no, you might get shagged.
So they might just take your head off.
3 turnovers early. We'll give you all the stats. Always, you know, end of quarters, stuff like that.
Definitely.
But Thunder are ahead, but it's not the greatest start for the Thunder. Throwing the ball away a lot, you know, today. That was actually Indiana's job from last game. But Indiana are a cool team. They are cool customers, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of yellow cards there, man.
That was a tough game, man.
It was a good game.
No, but the first try should have stood.
I think the first try should have stood, yeah.
But we'll talk about that in our rugby update show coming out on Tuesday.
But there would have been a whole different game then.
Yeah. And don't forget, on Friday, semi-final start with the Super Rugby. This the Crusaders against the Blues.
That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good one. And I think the Brumbies are going to upset the Chiefs. At 7 o'clock South African time.
In the evening.
7 o'clock in the evening, Central European time. Don't forget to be there. We've got some interesting takes coming up. Leave it. Leave what? So let's have a look, man.
Okay.
You're licking wounds. Okay. I think your season's done on Saturday.
I don't think so, man.
Brumbies. I see the final being the Brumbies against the Blues.
Oh my goodness.
Janre's back in there.
Oh
Jan.
my goodness.
I'm guaranteeing a Bulls win. I think the Bulls win by 20.
Let's take a look at who's getting buckets brought
You hope.
KFC.
Hey, KFC, not KFD.
This started way back in October throughout the course of the regular season and here in the playoffs.
He just makes too many of these game-winning shots.
Look at the field goal percentage in the final 2 minutes to either tie or take the lead.
Unbelievable. When it comes to that last 2 minutes, old TYRESE Haliburton is mustard, man.
I think if they revote, he's going to get the most underrated clutch player of all time.
Yes, he is.
It's like Big Shot Rob.
There you go.
Switzerland beat Mexico 4-2. Ay caramba.
That's better.
Ay caramba.
So, it's a 1-point game. That's what I got to say. Oklahoma, Pacers didn't shoot good free throws in game 1,
And they still won.
and they still won. They had fucking horrific amount of
Turnovers,
turnovers,
bad free
slow
throws.
shooting, and they still won. But they were good. But rebounding, they out-rebounded the Thunder, which no one thought would happen. Because the Thunder, you know, with Holmgren, with Hartenstein, they should be winning the rebound battle, but they didn't.
Those fouls are very frustrating. You did a great job. Chest to chest. You stayed down on the pumping, and then you swiped down.
Well, that's a clever thing to do. Me personally, I'd never double. I wouldn't double him. I would make sure that the other players. I would say, if he can score 50 and beat us,
That's a cheap foul, man. That's a stupid foul.
Spain's penalties was all right. Just one that didn't make the penalty tonight. Very good ball handling from Nebhart. Huh? I like it. They got good guards there, Indiana.
Good rebound.
I don't think he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get. What's his name? Shooting. He wasn't. Was he shooting there? No.
He has the ability to affect the game by getting off it quickly, by keeping his dribbles at a minimum.
Nice.
Megan's birthday on Friday. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, that's how they played in the first game, turning it over. What is wrong today? I didn't have that once last time. So what's going to, are they going to give a foul here? What's this now? That's not a foul. That's, yeah.
One, two, three. Got a really bad feed here, guys. Sorry about that. Really bad. On a break for 3 weeks. Oh, that's nice. 13-11.
No, that's not the threes you want to be taking right now. Caruso played well, and he nails a three. Caruso played really well in game 1. But if you're Indiana, you're not worried when you. That was foul. Toppin played well in game 1 as well. But it's the. Did you see now how quickly this first quarter's going? There's not a lot of stoppages.
No.
And that's nice and flowing. Nice pass by Hartenstein and a good three-pointer by Alex Caruso. Hartenstein and Caruso played really well off the bench in game one.
Oh, beautiful three.
Did you see how Haliburton distributes the ball? Beautiful three by Mathurin. Caruso's a dangerous shooter. That's not a good shot by Dort.
Good
I
rebound.
know he made 5 beautiful three-pointers in game one, but that's not the game. And this is the guy, Mathurin, if he gets going off, you don't want that to happen. You don't want Miles Turner shooting threes. Miles Turner is very good from the mid-range. A lot of dumb threes at the moment. I agree, High Life. Definitely.
If he's not your best three-point shooter, it's not the thing to do.
No.
He should be shooting the threes.
SGA,
tough one.
That's a tough one. Over SGA, good. Only a 2-point game, I mean, you know. Foul by Thomas Brown and Hartenstein. Look, Hartenstein, I remember in game one, Brian had an unbelievable block in game one. But look, Hartenstein has come on.
Travel.
He has come on really well. He's made a name for himself, you know. He was a little bit of a journeyman moving around, but now he's found a home in Oklahoma and he's getting paid. Everybody can hit threes. Just should he be shooting high velocity amount of threes? No. The next game's on Wednesday, huh? That'll be Thursday morning for us.
We'll have to skip that one.
Not a good three throw there from Hartenstein. So he makes 1 out of 2.
I guess that's in football, Yanre. Oh, three-pointer.
That was Mr. Toppin. Obi Toppin. I like Toppin. So that's all tied, you know. But he's Australian. Ben Simmons, I've never seen an NBA player shoot worse than Ben Simmons. Honest to God, he must be the worst shooting. He must be the
Nice
worst
block there by
shooting
Hogan.
player in the history of the NBA.
No.
I think Manute Bol could shoot better than Ben Simmons.
Oof, you can jump that guy, eh?
He can't jump. He's 7'1".
You can still get up there, Vic. So, timeout.
Yeah, but Steven Adams can shoot. Maybe not the three. Not everybody needs to shoot the three. You know, if you play to your strengths. I mean, I don't think Shaq shot 10 3-pointers in his whole career.
No.
Simmons is the biggest bust there ever was in the NBA. I mean, he got drafted and everybody thought he was going to be the... They were talking about the next Magic Johnson. He doesn't even have Magic Johnson's flipping shoelaces, man. Adam should be a Celtic, okay. Go to bed, Lawrence. Take care of yourself.
Take care, Lawrence.
It's quite nice how the stadium's done, eh? Looks really nice. Out for 6 to 9 months. Okay.
Is that the verdict? Oh, I just read an article today. They're not sure. 6 to 9 months. That's terrible, man.
So it must be a bigger knee injury.
Yeah. How long's the timeout?
A lot of timeout. This is what is known as a TV timeout. Yeah, got that one.
We got that one. Yeah.
Join us tomorrow or tonight. Tonight.
It's tonight.
It's tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll talk all about the team. I got a lot of thoughts on that team. I mean, there's some players that didn't make it. And I thought, I mean, there's no Ben Jason Dixon in the squad either.
I think he's injured.
Yeah, because he's not playing didn't play for Stormers either. But Oklahoma has come a long way since, the big three that they had there with Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
Poh.
Big boy, huh? TV timeouts, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's not TNT, it's ABC. The US is every year it's a different one. Who gets the finals? The same as in the Super Bowl. They rotate every year the network. Yeah, look, Van Staden is just as good as Hanekom.
Yeah.
They won't miss him.
But it's missing somebody coming from the bench.
I mean Westbrook. No, I like Russell Westbrook. I think he's a very, plays with his heart, man. I like players that play 100% with their heart all the time. I don't need superstars. I need, this is starting to piss me off. But, because, maybe I'd switch some stuff off here. McConnelly, he's good. McConnell, I like him.
Oh, nice
three.
Indiana take the lead, 20-17.
You take care, Lauren. See you tomorrow morning.
Don't remind me of the morning show, man.
Nice basket there. He's a lot more active, I can tell you now, Haliburton, than he was in game one. Didn't have that many shots in game one. Nice three from Holmgren.
He can shoot the three as well.
Yeah. But it's been a good first quarter.
It's been a good first quarter.
Check this out. This is really nice. Isaiah Joe. Oh, that was really nice. And he runs into Holmgren for all his troubles. It's a two-pointer. I don't think these two teams. I don't think the Thunder are built to be a three-point shooting team as much as. Stop shooting the threes, man.
I got no questions tomorrow. No questions tomorrow.
Of course, you can ask your question.
No, you can ask any question you want, man. But there will be no segment Ask Vern anything tomorrow.
What is this three-point jacking up now? This This is bullshit right now.
Yeah.
From the Pacers. It's very bad
Stupid.
basketball from the Pacers.
Go to 1-on-1 to the basket, man.
Get this fucker off the field. He's pissing me off already, Brian. What the hell are you shooting 3 for? That's not your job. And that's a dumb foul. That is a dumb foul. Jesus, man. Bad decision making now.
Exactly.
Let the players that can shoot threes shoot threes.
Especially if you're open like that, don't force it.
Indiana just got to get back to their game. Get the ball inside. Go to Siakam. Got to give it to the Thunder that do play good defense.
They don't go to the basket, huh?
It's 5, 6 shots in a row they've missed now. The Thunder's defense is not bad at the moment.
They're not getting easy layups.
Not at all.
Or they're not even trying
No,
to
they're
go
not
to the
trying to get to the easy layup.
They're not even trying to get to the easy layups.
Miles Turner's back.
We need a haircut.
Mathurin is back. Exactly. If you're struggling, go to the basket.
He's quite nimble, huh?
Yeah, well, fuck, he hasn't hardly any weight to carry.
Also true.
Holmgren starting to play a good game here. Biggest lead of the game, 6 points.
Shot that one quicker, Pascal.
Yeah, I thought good first quarter here from.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the stats quickly. And I can give you guys the NBA stats. I'll go on this channel now. Box score. Here we go. So, for the Pacers, or for the Pacers at the moment, let me take the glasses off. It helps me. Siakam only with 3 points. Naismith hasn't scored yet. Turner with 2. Nebahart with 6. Haliburton with 3. Toppin with 3. Benedict Mathurin with 3. You know, look, if you look, they only had 3 turnovers, which is good. But they are shooting from 5 of 14 from the 3-pointer. Holmgren, top scorer for the Thunder with 9 points. They're actually shooting worse from the 3-point line than almost the same. 4 of 11. So we've had 25 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Crazy, man.
That's a lot. That's too many, man. That's way too many. Way too many. They both had the same amount of rebounds, all that stuff. Turnovers the same. So, yeah.
If you're the coach of Indiana, you're telling the Birds, go to the hoop, man. Just go to the basket.
Listen here. Good things happen when you go to the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3-point plays, you can get fouls, you can give other people. If you shoot,
You don't shop outside the store.
No.
You shop inside the store.
Not just that, you're not giving anybody any foul trouble if you're shooting from 3-pointers. You know what I mean? You got to go down low, get the people into foul trouble, hooking up with a couple of fouls, man.
Look, if you're shooting 45% from the 3, then you shoot the buggers. But not with that.
No, you're shitting me.
Nah,
Stompy!
Can't be.
Is your feed also crap? Our feed is ridiculously bad.
Must probably just got too many people on the feed again.
But he's watching on ESPN, right? And we're watching it on the
The NBA TV.
League Pass.
Yeah, but it's probably all through the same feed.
Yes, he's back.
My God.
You can't
Imagine.
be serious, man.
But look, at the end of the day,
Okay, he's done his time.
old Stompy there.
Stompy.
I thought that court case was the biggest joke in history. Because I would have had that court case done in one day. Just use your brains. I think a lot of these streaming services, I just think they don't have enough capacity sometimes. Remember it was the boxing that broke down?
Paul against Tyson.
It's just like fucking everybody.
It just crashed, man.
Now it just crashed, man. So, here we go. It started already. I know. So they'll still give you advertisement. There you go. He just gave an interview saying we could do a better job getting into the paint, and then he jacks threes. Fucking hell.
What a layup that was.
Beautiful. 8 point, and it's growing. It's growing. You don't want it to get out of hand again.
Yes, we did watch that one. We had a live one for that one. Bit of nostalgia there,
I'll
Mike,
never
man.
do that again.
We're never doing an exhibition thing like that again. Only World Championship fights. Oh, lovely three there.
So he's the guy that should be shooting the three.
But he was also open. You know, he got a good shot. He didn't force anything.
You're shitting me. How's that not a charge?
He's moving.
He had the position, and then he took one more step.
Step back. Look, he take.
No, they won't look. They won't review that. So Williams hits the 3-point play. I prefer those 3-point plays than the 3-point shooting, because you actually get the bonus of Indiana flopping. Okay.
Can't.
Huh? Some people say leave the people behind the doors alone. I always said for that court case, I always said, no man in his right mind, right? If you're living with a woman together, right, and you hear a noise in the kitchen or in the bathroom, and you're lying in bed, right? What's the first thing you do?
Look at your wife.
You look, you turn over in the bed and you look, is she there?
Yeah.
And if she's not there, you know that it's her in the bathroom. So that when he said, "Oh, I thought it was a burglar," if you thought it was a burglar, the first thing you tell is your wife is going, "I'm going to have a look. I think there's a burglar, right?"
Yeah, honey. But he is such a, how call it, an egotistical
He's a fucking narcissist.
Yeah, prick. So
10 points, eh? Pacer's got to do something, you know. Nice mile turn. I thought that
that's
was a
about
foul.
time he gets to that points like that.
Yeah.
Go all the way. That's how you make.
That's better. That's a way
basketball, man.
Good play there from the Pacers. Yanre must be for the Thunder. Caruso goes for 3. He misses.
Oh,
what a save by McConnell.
What a save.
McConnell's feeding it now.
Oh,
So, yeah. Nice. That's a good shot from Jalen Williams. Timeout here again from the Pacers. Back up to 8, eh? If I'm correct, yeah. 35-27.
but weren't they up by 20 in the first game?
Yeah, 18, 17. I think most of these players are automatic if on an open mid-range shot. I always say when I play basketball, you get around the free throw line and you can pull up a jumper. You're a 70-80% shooter. Easy. Now they've got these two scrubs here. What are they going to do? They got a competition here in the timeout. What's a scrubville? I mean, geez, that one boy's fucking no legs, man. Who can shoot the most free throws in 40 seconds? So let's have a go. Who are you going with? I'm going with Carson, not with Krishna.
I'm going with Krishna. Indian power.
They both made 1. Krishna with 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. No, they're actually not both. They're actually not shooting that bad. They're actually shooting better than some of the Pacers players.
Krishna.
6-5 for Krishna. Now he gets he won it. Now he gets the opportunity.
Last boring week, then chaos incoming. Chaos of what genre?
What was boring? Were you not entertained with the Bulls and the Sharks?
Of course he doesn't have his sponsors that he has.
No, fuck it. They should take money away from the bastard.
He should be paying reparations to the family.
Yes. I'd take him to civil court and fucking sue his ass. So now, because he won, he gets a shot from mid-court.
Okay, to win how much?
I think $20,000. So let's see. Oh, he already missed it. Okay. Oh, close. Cricket, no one gives a shit. Club World Cup, we'll see. And then rugby. I'm more looking forward to the Wallabies taking on the Lions, actually, than I am the Springbok ones, I'll be honest. Because I think the Springboks are subpar competition. That's what I do like about the NBA. They do a lot for charity and stuff like that, you know. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. That timeout's been long enough.
Shit, it's been long, man.
Gee, there's a nice big video screen in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, it's big. Good. Don't need another crying little bitch on the field like Ronaldo again. It's good there's not the World Cup. You might cry at every goddamn game. Siakam. Good mid-range shot. They do so well when they go to the basket. The mascot makes $700,000 a year. Where can I become a mascot?
Why did he walk back?
I don't understand the tactics from the
No.
Pacers today.
Not at all.
Somehow holds on. And gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins sets, fires, heads up three-pointer.
No, you've got to give it to the Thunders. They're playing better now.
Yeah, definitely.
The Pacers are not using their brains.
Playing like crap now.
Is that going to be a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2?
Again, Jalen Williams starting to affect this game in a lot of different areas. We've seen him as surprising.
Ah, that's just a foul.
Transition, good hard playoff foul. And how about Chet? He's going to end up on his backside, doesn't panic, nobody dives on the basketball. Nemhard's trying to deny.
That's not difficult to shoot a half-court shot from a ladder. But if he's doing a really good acrobatics and stuff like that, I think the best paid one was always the Phoenix Suns gorilla, right?
Another gorilla.
He was legendary, man.
Yeah, that's in the morning show as well. I got that.
I think the Solomon Islands could beat the West Indies in cricket right now. I think Switzerland could beat them in cricket. They're terrible. Williams, another shot. So that's 12 points. 13 points. Good lead now. Haliburton is back in. They need that.
I just got to find the way to the hoop. Another person nails another 3. I'm going to do my nut.
Now they went to the...
Hoop and then messed it up.
Oh. Yeah, Pacers. Another timeout for the Pacers. 15-point game. I'm not happy with the way the Pacers are playing. Very good pass here. Huh? That would have been a stupid foul had he had fouled him. Because from there, you're not stopping Holgram. I mean, he's 7'1". Not a lot he has to do from there.
He's a pretty boy, that Holgren.
Yeah, he can do with a haircut.
On a shave.
Listen, he needs that beard. Otherwise, otherwise he's going to fly out the stadium. He's so light.
Yeah, you can't count him out, but
No, the Pacers are never done. New Zealand cricket is good at the moment. They're in a good place. West Indies cricket, I don't know what's wrong with their cricket. If you want die-hard basketball fans, you gotta watch the EuroLeague, man.
yeah, bunch of crazies.
These people here now in Oklahoma, right? Yeah, they might be die-hard fans and everything. I can tell you one thing. They go watch a Partizan against Red Star Belgrade game, they shit themselves.
Yeah.
Now that's real basketball fans. What the fuck? The kiss cam. You always got to be careful. That's probably the first kiss. Just got to make sure it is your wife next to you. Because, Oh, that's cute. They must be about 500 years old put together.
Those two.
Oh, he's knocking her off.
Get a room. Get a room, lad.
Yeah, but New Zealand's a small country, man. You know, you're fighting against 1.3 billion Indians or something like that. You know,
It's very tough.
it's very, very tough.
It's very tough.
You know, New Zealand's was probably.
And cricket is like what rugby is to New Zealand is cricket to India. You know,
Yeah, and if you look at
religion.
yeah.
It's religion, man.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
What more playoff stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the basketball playoffs?
I think the EuroLeague teams are way better coached than the NBA teams. Way better.
It's just a different game.
And if you look at
There
the
goes genre game. Game is done.
Henry doesn't understand basketball if he thinks the game is done. Because he would have said in game one it was done as well.
Speed is bad, man.
Yeah. But at least we know everybody's sickling with it. And at the end of the day, you know, the Pacers have done their job.
Yeah, they stole one game. That was a stupid pass.
I sent the pick, Vic and Vern. Okay. Let's have a look now.
Nice
That's a
one.
tough shot and a good shot. Getting tired now, Andre. Yeah.
Ah.
Ah, okay. We did an Iron Man in South Africa. No, Alexander's he's a good scorer. That's close to. This is a big lead now. This is 18 points. This could get out of control now. If you're the Pacers, you've got to change your strategy now. Now, not taking good shots at the moment. If you're the I don't think.
Oh,
Nah, there you go. Now it's oof.
yeah.
They're playing stupid basketball now. I mean, if I was the, how do you say, the organizer of that event, I would have said, no, sorry, son, you're not in it. If I was the other participants, I'd have just stopped running and said, oh, we're not running next to this guy.
He might shoot me.
If I might shoot me through in the back.
Oh.
Don't think so. Pacers don't need to win this game. They don't. I mean,
They've done it. They've done that what they want to do.
They got the home court advantage. They stole one.
Yeah, could be over by the time you have to go.
What are the Yankees doing against the Red Sox? Is that one started already? High life. Ooh, Boston doing well there. Boston doing well against the Yankees. 7-3 at the bottom of the sixth. Looking good for your Red Sox.
With Xavier Scruggs, Kevin Connors on the set of baseball tonight. I think last trade deadline most felt was underwhelming, but that was then. This
Yeah,
is
the
now.
Pacers need this
Give us an
timeout.
under-the-radar
I gotta talk
deal
some sense
from
into
last
that.
year's trade deadline that's paid unexpected dividends this
Yeah.
season.
Yes, I got to look at
Celtics.
the
The
Marlins trading
Celtics.
Trevor Rogers
The
over
Red
to
Sox are
Orioles
up,
and
man.
getting Kyle Stowers, also Connor Norby. Connor Norby's been good, but Stowers is a player that I look like could possibly be an all-star for the Marlins. Done a great job with the power production, 10 home runs on the season, but also he's a guy defensively that has really impacted the game as well.
That's 7-3
This is
now.
a player that I expect to continue to grow for the Marlins as well as Norby. And you look at Trevor Rogers, hasn't really had any effect with the Orioles as well. So Marlins win this one.
Yeah, and I think one of the
Ooh,
really
the Pacers
interesting
are
things as we approach
self-destructing
this
here.
year's trade deadline is going to be Baltimore. What exactly do the Orioles do this season?
Yeah, I look at they've got to be able to go and trade some of those younger players and get something back in return. Some of those veterans that may be on bigger
Well,
deals,
there you
they
got a
gotta
friend,
figure out how
Lawrence,
they
'cause
can
High
win
Life is also
going
for the
into
Red
next
Sox.
year. It's still a very talented team, but they're going to have to do something because this year has been a wash.
Right, exactly. Up to this point here, a lot of baseball to be played, but it's been a very disappointing year in Baltimore. Baseball tonight, every Sunday night, 6 o'clock Eastern on ESPN.
Those are much needed points by the Pacers. I mean, they haven't scored like in 5 minutes.
Welcome, baseball
Take this,
fans.
Yankees.
It's Week 10 power rankings. The Tigers are back to number 1. The Phillies, after a rough week, dropped from 1 to 5. And hey, the Astros are in the top 10.
So
for the
that's
first time
21
all year.
points.
Jesse Rogers, I want to ask you about some of the disappointing teams. We have the Braves at 16, the Diamondbacks at 19, and the Red Sox at 22. All kind of looked at as playoff contenders. Is there one of those three?
Damn, they're
teams
getting
you
every
think might
rebound,
bounce
man. That's
back
tough.
here?
Every rebound.
Well, I think Atlanta would be the easy answer because they just got Strider and Acuna back.
Backcourt violation.
I think, or if you're a Braves fan at least, their better days are ahead. Obviously in a tough division, tough wild card race there, but they're the type of team, if Acuna and Strider play to their peak versions of themselves, that could make a leap. They could go on a run. So I believe Atlanta probably has the best chance. I think the Diamondbacks are spiraling. I like this team. I've liked this team for 2 years here, but their bullpen is a disaster. The news
Look,
about Corbin
you know what
Burns
I've
isn't
learned?
good.
All
I think
in,
they'll
you have to,
probably
if
sell
you
a little
get
bit
your,
at the
geez, what a
deadline. I
haircut
think
that man has.
they would
If you
really
get your
have
team
to
in baseball
jump
into the
back in
playoffs,
race not to
then
do
you can.
that, not to recoup some
Nice
some
one.
some assets.
You get your team into the
You know,
playoffs, right?
Valley
In
especially
baseball,
coming to
anything's
ages.
possible.
Yeah. Pascal Siakam there.
Their bullpen in time.
Gets the
Washington
layup
weird.
and the
I mean,
foul.
Alex Cora is getting frustrated.
Wayne
sort
says
of
he's got his
off
red
the
sock
fence. They can
on
get back
for the
in it.
Red Sox.
The Bregman injury is huge from a leadership standpoint and from an offensive standpoint. Since he went down, no surprise that team is
Nice.
struggling offense.
Gets the
So I
free
rank
throw and
them
all of a sudden,
in order of getting
yeah.
back into the race, the Braves,
19.
then the Red Sox,
Try to get down
and
to
then
like
the
12.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
13
Yeah,
for
I
the
think
He's
end.
not a
you're
good free
mostly
throw
right
shooter.
on.
Oh,
I
but he
just
makes
don't
that
wanna
one.
give up on
So-
Arizona. I was so high on them.
18
heading into
the diff.
season. I actually thought they had an outside
Lot
shot
of basketball still to be
Dodgers
played in
that
this one,
division.
man.
And I get it. They're also looking up at the Giants and the Padres. But they can score runs.
Oh,
And
I
look,
still
the
do.
key
And the
obviously
Pacers can play good
is Corbin
defense if they
Burns'
need to, you
injury.
know.
If it's just elbow soreness, okay, maybe he's out for a few
But
weeks.
I
and
think
comes
if you
back.
get anything under
If it's more
15 by
serious,
halftime,
I'm
you're,
with you. You can
it
write
could be
them off.
interesting.
And maybe they look to make some big trades and regroup for next year. But with Corbin Carroll leading the way, I'm not giving up on them, Jesse. And I know the bullpen's had some injury issues.
They're making the
Loaded
mistake
too
now,
many times.
not going to the
But I
basket
think
like
the
they did.
Braves struggling does leave that last wild card spot open because I'm not totally sold on the Giants.
Nice
or
one.
the Padres.
Siakam's starting to pick up the pace,
So
eh?
Arizona,
Wayne.
Keep hitting home runs, keep scoring runs. You can get back into this thing.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Well, we'll see. It's only week 10,
This is
folks.
again.
A lot of time to go. For Jesse, I'm Dave Schoenfield. Thanks for watching.
No, it's oh,
All right, Jesse Rogers, we're talking ballparks. My
Hey.
favorite parks, there's only
13.
one.
It's all of a sudden 13 and it was 23.
Yeah.
Fenway Park, you walk in,
This is a
it's
10-0 run.
Monster. You can probably smell Ted Williams' tobacco
They're
smell
making a
still on
naked
the
mistake.
grass.
They are
I
definitely
love
making a
it. I
naked.
get it. The seats are crowded. Their posts are in the way. It's the best. What do you think?
Well, look, I grew up in Chicago. I work in Chicago.
Next
I
time.
covered the Cubs as a
I
kid.
got my
Wrigley
Boston
Field is as good as
Red
it
Sox
as
cap
it
in the
gets.
car.
I mean, the ivy from Brown to
But I also have a
Green,
Yankees one
the
too.
neighborhood, the whole 9 yards. It's such a fun experience. But I will tell you, from a working experience,
I like
it's fun to be
collecting
on the
caps.
road, like
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh.
I got a hell of a lot of caps at
Beautiful
home.
ballpark like PNC.
That's
So
I don't
as
give a damn. I'm
reporter,
just watching the
sometimes
basketball.
our experiences are different than as a fan. But as a fan, it doesn't get better than Wrigley Field.
I will
As
send
a
my
reporter,
3
I love
daughters to
PNC.
slump.
I love
Slump
the ballpark
what?
in San Francisco.
I don't wanna know
The
more.
ballpark I haven't been to, Dave, is Target.
Don't know what
Field.
that means. I
Target
don't wanna
Field in
know.
Minneapolis, and I hear that's a great one as well. So I've got to get there.
All right, when the Twins
They
make
blew a
the
big
World
20.
Series this year, we'll send you there.
They blew a big lead here in a short little
Yeah.
bit of time. Question: who do you think is the greatest Thunder player of all times?
send them away. He'll send his shotgun over there, man.
High Life's daughters are 18, 16, and 14.
Ah, okay.
All right. No, that's intelligent. That was nice movement again.
Back up to 18.
Fucking hell. So now, Pacers, you're still in the game. You just saw it. Easy, quick 10. Like I said, under 15 is what you want by halftime. Ooh, purple belt. Oh, yeah, he does taekwondo, right? Got old Don Nelson, huh?
31 seasons as an NBA head coach. Playoffs 18 times, second all time in both wins.
We're all getting old, man.
We're getting old, man.
I don't wear belts. You don't wear anything other than a sock.
Listen, you New Zealand guys have got to sort that out yourselves, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting into this New Zealand.
Feud here.
Siakam is not a good three-throw shooter.
Champion with the Boston Celtics. As a player, great to see him here and get the recognition, a life devoted to basketball.
He doesn't seem to want to leave Hawaii very often. A lifetime achievement award will do it.
Well, he owns half the island, I think.
BJJ.
Now with 9 points.
So 17 with a minute and a half to go. Still a nice lead, 17 points.
Yeah.
But if you're the OKC, you know that run's coming. You know that run is coming in the second half from the Pacers because that's what they do well.
Halliburton gets into the paint. Nice ball movement. Neesmith can't get it before.
such a long way. It takes so much time. Don't worry.
Siakam drives. Caruso trying to stay in front. Contested shot. Won't go. Right back to Siakam.
Go, man.
They should have driven now.
Yeah.
Williams on him. Fires away. That's off the mark. Another offensive rebound. They can now hold it for the final shot. Nembhard draws the foul. Shot.
Yeah, not bad. So let's see. It's going to be half time.
Fucking adjustments. You're going to make one major adjustment.
Even though the turnovers aren't 20, you can see them sped up, having trouble, and you want to give credit to OKC's defense. But after that second half, we know that Indiana can handle the pressure. And they're just
I told you, a bad free throw shooting team.
3 for man.
picking up his third foul. And of course, the big three for OKC all having a huge impact in the first half.
It's not surprising that both Chet and Jalen Williams, we've seen this throughout the course of the playoffs. Tough game one night, the maturity.
Everybody's chipping in here for the Thunder.
Extraordinary responsibility on their shoulders. At chronological age and experience, they remain young.
So 18 points.
Shepard has it. He's going to have time to get it off. Nembhard fires away at the buzzer. Won't go.
Half time.
I actually think this. They played worse in the first game.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm off to the toilet.
Okay. Don't fall asleep on the toilet. So that was the first half. Yeah, but I think it'll come down. I don't think it'll come down in the second half. Let's have a look at those stats quickly. Let's have a look at the box score quickly while we're waiting. Gonna have a look at the box score. So we got to check some things out here. But look, let's have a look quickly. I mean, not a very good game. Not a very good game at all in my eyes. In my eyes, from the Pacers. But I actually thought they played worse last week. Yeah. So let's have a look here. Let's start off with the Pacers. I mean, Siakam and Nembhard both with 9 top scorers. Haliburton only with 3. Turner with 4. Naismith with 5. 11 points from the bench from the Pacers, not good. 9 turnovers already again. Only shooting 31% from the 3. Then you look at the Thunder. Sorry about this. Ooh. Now 8 turnovers. I mean, Holmgren with 11. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with 15. Jalen Williams with 9. The bench with 17, 18, 19 points from the bench. So the bench is definitely what's the difference here in this game. Both teams not shooting good from the 3-point line. We've had 41 3-point attempts. And we've hit 14. I don't like it. Yeah, not good stats from Haliburton across the board. But listen here. They only actually need to get the game close and then he'll take over again. Look, he's got 3 rebounds and 3 assists and a steal and a block. So it's not that bad, but the shooting 1 of 5 is not good at all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens in the second half. I think the Pacers will come back in the second half. I have a funny feeling. Yeah, look, some of the streams have been horrific, man. I'm over this Disney stream. I have the fastest internet possible in Auckland. What? The problem is, I think these things are just totally overloaded. But we'll see. We'll see. I like that song that they play here, Thunder. Just waiting now for the second half. I mean, you know, can the Pacers come back? I believe yes. Vern's back as well. He, how do you say? Yeah, but you got to be careful when it's like that. Mine was like that the other week as well.
Shit, man. As I'm sitting here, just like...
Yeah, I must be careful. Not that something happens. That's all we need. Well, a weekend you can do the morning show. You do all the morning shows. You'll be like, you'll be off work for 6 months. You can do the morning shows. I can relax.
I'll be doing that for the next 6 months then, yeah.
No, you know how that fucked up your whole summer and everything.
That would fuck me up.
Back on crutches again.
Fucking hell.
No, you don't need that. I had it twice.
Me too.
Both feet.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't need another Achilles in my lifetime.
No, not again.
And I'm telling you, if I ever did it, I'll get a wheelchair.
It's just so fucking
It's
tight.
tight. It's because of the weather.
It's just like...
It tightens up.
I need a
That's
masseuse.
my arse.
I need a masseuse, man.
What?
I need two. One for my Achilles tendon, and then never mind.
Don't even go there.
Not gonna go
No,
there.
you get even naked Wayne will drop his sock for that.
Menopause. Yeah, you never know, man.
Jeez, when you get to this age, everything's possible.
Everything's possible this age. Everything starts to hurt, man. Shit. But it's so fucking tight.
It is.
I wish everything else was so tight, but never mind.
Yeah, well, better, tight as a duck's nose.
Oh, shit, man. That's killing me, man.
I think the Pacers come back again.
Gout. No, it's not fucking gout. It's my Achilles tendon, man.
No, it's diphtheria. You need penicillin.
Penicillin. No. It's my Achilles tendon.
Check that Boston game out again. We want to know what Boston's doing. He needs to go to a gynecologist, man.
7-5.
Oh, the Yankees are coming back.
7-5.
Or as High Life would say, the Skankies are coming back. But top of the 7th. Ooh.
Yeah, that's one thing I should get a bit more active.
But
I think I should go to that Thai massage. Get a bit more active at Thai massage, man.
you mean to the penicillin shop?
No. Just the massage.
The masseuse.
Yeah, you never know if they're men or women until you're going to watch it there, man. They could...
What are you...
It just comes, it goes and then it comes.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about here, man.
Fuck, man. I've never...
Are you going to now sleep between the afterwards?
I don't know, depends what time it's
You're going to
finished.
just lie on the couch a little bit. Put your alarm
No, I've got a
clock.
little things to get ready still.
Oh, okay.
But no. When does it finish? About 4:30, right?
Yeah, in about an hour. Yeah, what we've had now? We started at 2, so we're at 1:15 plus the break.
Yeah, 4:30.
4:45.
4:45. Yeah, I might sleep for an hour.
Yeah, just lie on the couch.
Yeah, because I've got everything else ready.
It's
It's not a big show tomorrow anyway.
well, you got the NBA, you got the Nations League, you got MotoGP.
I don't do MotoGP.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
MotoGP, no.
MotoGP's good, man. MotoGP's lacquer.
You can do that on Tuesday.
MotoGP is good, man. But, you know what? I'm actually going to go have a look at game 1. Just look. Neberhart.
I'm active on Tinder. Okay. That'll cost me too much.
Now look.
Happy wife, happy life. Hey, fuck, this is not normal, man.
Cramping up. Yeah, you're just an old fuck, man. We know.
Seriously. Aaron Slight. Who the fuck's Aaron Slight? I remember, what was his name? Morbidelli.
I don't know if Akiva invented the superbike. What do I know?
You know nothing.
No, nothing. I was, my brother-in-law came over and then they decided they're going to stay to watch the football, right? They came off and stay and watch football. Okay, fine.
So, you mean the first game?
No, the second one. That's why I said I'll be here at 12 when the game's finished.
Fucking hell.
Then at halftime, they
Your visitors don't go fucking home, eh?
and then the boys also, they were hungry, and I said, listen, I don't have anything. So I said, right in Leifenburg, very good pizzeria in Leifenburg. There where you go through the old tour. Mm-hmm. Right across from Maya.
Yeah.
Right to the right, there's a good pizzeria.
Oh, another.
Yeah. So I quickly went there for the pizzeria, and I said to him, just give me 2 pizzas and just cut it up, and we'll take it for the 3 boys because no one else is hungry. And then there was a whole table of Italians sitting there, guys watching the football, right? Yeah. Then I started talking to them. I said, hey, what happened against Norway? Oh, manaccia la miseria, porco puttana. And then I said, and then their coach got sacked today, right? The Italian coach. He's gone. Spalletti.
Yeah.
He's gone. Then I said, who's the new coach? I said, we don't need a new coach. We need new players.
The Blade Run in the show. I'm not.
Hell no. We don't do fucking convicts. We have him already. It's enough.
No, nothing. That guy's.
No.
That guy's
He's not worthy of a mention.
He should be knocking. He should be working.
The chain gang somewhere.
And all the money he earns, he should be sending to a family.
He should be knocking bricks somewhere in a quarry. That scumbag.
For R2 an hour, and those R2 going to her parents. Fucking bastard! No way.
No. That guy doesn't deserve any acknowledgement from me.
No.
They should chop off a few more limbs from that bastard. No. He.
Oh, fuck, I can't believe this.
You can bet. Can you bet as you can bet on W? I don't know. That Oscar guy is a goddamn disgrace.
Yeah, Lawrence just said he did a marathon today or something. That he's allowed to do anything. That's crazy, man. I would have put that guy in jail, thrown away his blades, thrown away the key. Let him walk on his little stumps. Scumbag motherfucker. What a piece of dog shit, man.
No, he's a disgrace, man. No one. He doesn't need any recognition from me. There you go.
You gotta put on.
Wait. The guy that unalived his girlfriend, exactly. I mean, that's the biggest joke ever. We just talked about it before.
Yeah.
Every sane person, right? If I'm lying in bed, right?
And you hear something.
And I hear in the background, right? Which was his story, right?
Yeah.
He thought it was a burglar. So I get up. No, I don't get up. The first thing is I turn over and I see my wife there, right?
Don't touch my fucking...
I see my wife's there. If she's lying in bed, right?
Yeah.
Then the first thing is I wake her up and I say, listen here, I think somebody's in the house. I'm going to go check.
Yeah.
You stay here.
And call the police.
Close the door behind me and call the police, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. If you look over and there's no one there, right?
Yeah.
Then you know The crazy bitch is doing something.
Taking a shit.
She's taking a dump or she's in the kitchen or something like that, and you can holler.
Making me a sandwich.
Then you can holler down and bring me a coffee.
Yeah.
You know?
Make me a sandwich.
But no, he goes, gets his gun, walks out,
empties it.
goes on his stumpies,
On his stumps.
and he opens it through a door, a locked door,
A locked door. And empties it.
and empties it, and then tells everybody he thought it was a burglar. Fucking load of hogwash. I hope he got gang raped in jail.
He's at the perfect height, Vic.
Like,
He's on his stumps. Perfect height, man. I just knocked out his teeth before it did anything.
he must have gone through a lot of Vaseline.
Knocked out his teeth, he might just clamp down. It's not very good.
No, that guy was a goddamn joker. If I come to South Africa and I see him, I'll give him a clap. Hey?
Do people spit on him? Yeah, well, he's been in jail for years. He's been in jail for years.
Yeah,
when did he come out? Last year or something?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
He was training his anal muscles. You must have anus.
Jail isn't fun, trust me. Okay. I'm too pretty to go to jail. And with these lips,
but I mean, he killed somebody and he didn't get a long sentence.
No.
It was way too short there.
Old Reva.
And I mean, and the judge they had there, that woman there, I mean, fuck it, she was on Noosel too, man.
Oh, man. Depends on your paperwork. Fucking hell, man.
You know what? If I would get sent to jail right now, to like a
Swiss jail.
a Swiss jail, sign me up.
That's like
you earn more money in jail than you do out of jail. No. But if I had to go to like one of these notorious jails, the first day I'm in there, right? The first day I'm in there, I'm doing 3 or 4 guys.
you're such a bitch.
No, I'm going in there.
You're smacking. I thought you.
I'm whacking.
I thought you doing.
No, I'm whacking 2 or 3 guys that they, you know. And
I don't even go there, man.
I'll be like, I'm eating their liver. I'll do all shit like, you know. I'll go Hannibal Lecter. Then everybody in there is shit scared of me, and they have to put me in solitary confinement because I don't want my ass to be on the wall.
Look at me, I'm too pretty. With these lipstick, I'll be sucking.
You did 18 months high life. Woo!
Ooh, man.
Nah.
So it was a little misdemeanor. 18 months.
But high life, you're still young. You did 18 months with. In Switzerland, you only do long jail sentences in Switzerland if you steal money.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, he got pissed off.
Wasn't she dating Jesse Creel?
She was.
She was dating Jesse Creel. Oh no, Hooghart. Another Springbok rugby player. Hooghart, he was the. Don't drop soap. Hey, man.
Yeah, the hell no. No. Listen here, if I go to jail, I'm not washing.
no, I'm staying dirty.
I will make sure I stay in my...
I'll have scurvy after a week, man. No way. I'm not washing at all, man. I'm not going to no fucking shower.
No. I'm whacking 3 guys first day.
Game's about to start.
I'm doing my best Hannibal Lecter.
This is a lovely topic. This is a love. It's 11, a bottle of Chianti.
So here we go. I've done time. No joke. Google my name.
Shit, what have we got here, man? This is
Fucking
the convict
what?
show,
This is
man.
the convict show.
We make jokes about the convicts down there, but hey, we hear it's
No,
true.
that's the half New Zealand and Australia full of convicts.
Convicts, man.
Man, it hasn't changed for 400 years or
It
300
hasn't changed,
years.
man.
When did the first British ships go down to Australia? I can't remember. So here we go. Come on, Paces. Make it exciting for me, man.
What the fuck was
Foul.
that? What, you want to love him long time? No, leave him long time. Yeah, well, Stompy. I was innocent. That's what they all say, man.
That's what they all say.
I was innocent. I said that to
That's
my...
what OJ said.
Yeah, I said that to my wife also when she comes. Hey, I'm innocent. Well, at least he makes the free throw.
That's good. Nah, man. I spent one night.
Yeah? No, I've never been.
Yeah, when I was in Lugano, one night.
I'm too cute for jail. They'd use me like a bloody blow-up doll. Man. No.
There's not enough Vaseline on the...
No.
You gotta let it flutch.
Shit, I can't even get a prostate exam. No.
You get a free one in jail. You don't even need... You don't have to pay...
No, don't go there, Vic. Come on, man. Leave it alone, man.
Yeah, it's getting closer in the baseball. Okay, what happened there?
Oh, 7-5. Red Sox. End of the 7th. This feed is crap, man.
Go Google Wayne stretch. Go Google Wayne. I want to Google Wayne.
Wayne Stretch. UK Supply Chain Director.
No.
Stretch Studios.
Wayne Stretch. Australian English. Ah, that's it.
Where? Australian Wayne Stretch.
Now, Wayne Stretch is an Australian that tells people he's a New Zealander. Ah, no, I got it.
Got you, man.
Got you, man.
Celtics kings of the NBA, but they're not anyway.
Oh, this is pissing me off, man.
This is pissing me off, man.
Are you guys also having all the problems here?
Our thing is lagging, it's stopping, it's this feed is cry. Okay, I'll try that one. Wayne Stretch. Berlin. Time. Team jailed for organizing criminal ring.
Ooh.
Time in Casiloa sentence. Ryan Stretch and Wayne Stretch. That's it. Well, at least we got a picture of you, Wayne.
Which one are you now?
So that says Ryan and Wayne, so that Wayne must be the one on the right. The Blenheim teenagers started a criminal organization focused on stealing from cars to fund their group's cannabis habit, has been jailed. Smoke a bit of the ganj, baby. In Switzerland, you won't go to jail for smoking the ganj. You won't even get jail for stealing a car, man. Ryan Stretch, 19, was sentenced 22 months in prison on 22 charges. Oh, theft from a vehicle, interfering with a vehicle, and offering cannabis to minors. Hey, that's not nice, man.
His brother and co-accused Wayne Stretch, 17, admitted 18 charges of
offering to sell cannabis, burglary, and receiving when appeared yesterday, and was granted bail until Thursday. Then a date for sentencing will be set. Respect, Wayne.
But now you're on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, a bit of cannabis here and there's never hurt anybody, Vic. We don't condone drug taking on this channel. But I think I can use one now. My fucking Achilles tendon is doing me nut, man.
Let's be honest. If one of us two would become criminals, it's probably be me. I have more tendency than you.
Then you more tendency to violence.
Yes.
I got more tendency to
Yeah, I think if I would go to jail for being violent.
haven't been caught in 8 years. That's a good one. So Vic's more tendency to violence. I'm definitely more tendency to smoke the weed.
If I put out a criminal ring, I'd kind of be like the king of Tulsa, you know. I'd whack a few.
Well, Vic could whack a few.
So how long you were in for, Wayne? Look, it's still, what is this? 18 points. It's still hovering around the 18-point mark. He's not missing. He doesn't miss 3 throws. He did it in the first game.
Yeah.
Missed 1.
I say we attract the finest people on this planet.
Yes,
Vic.
that's good, man.
Finest people.
Half the police fucking take weed, man.
Fucking hell. Home run Red Sox.
Yes,
Okay.
well done.
Nah, it's not looking good here, Vic.
Very sloppy game. Very sloppy game. But I'm telling you, you don't let the Pacers get back to 10. It's what you. It was a foul for Hartenstein, huh?
But listen here, Wayne, you spent your time, you did your time, everything's done, man.
Mike too, I think. Yeah. So if I want to build my new criminal empire,
you know where to get to.
I know where to go to.
Another one.
Cool, man.
Ooh, 9, yes.
Looking good for the Pacers. For the Red Sox.
It's not looking good for the Pacers, Vic.
So can he make it? Can he get down to 17? Yeah. So down to 17. Listen, all they need is another 8 to 10 point run and then they're back in it, you know. I can tell you now that if the Oklahoma City Thunder would still to lose this game, they might as well just stay at home and forfeit the next 2 ones. That's not the type of shots you want to be taking now. It's not time for hero ball here, SGA. Get to the hole. Yeah, you see what I'm telling you. They knocked the 3 Pacers.
Nice one. Timeout.
14 points. That's nothing in basketball. Chapman is your closer. Okay.
Oh, those are the days. Ginobili.
Yeah, Ginobili was good, man. Parker.
Parker.
I saw Tony Parker. He was at
Yeah,
the
tennis.
tennis today. Yeah.
And your friend Antoine Dupont.
He was there as well. So was Osama bin Russell.
Osama Russell was there. Agassi, Edberg.
The black guy with the beard.
Who was he?
Odell Beckham Jr.
The guy that was in
The guy with a fantastic. Remember that I showed you the guy that did that amazing behind the back catch like that in the NFL for the New York Giants.
Why is he sitting in Alcaraz's box?
Because they know each other.
Ah.
Yeah, that's Odell Beckham Jr. I was laughing my ass off because the kids were there, right? And they were like looking at the tennis as well. And then every time there's somebody comes out, there's like, when they saw Odell Beckham, LeBron James, I said, no, not, you know.
Not every black man.
Not all black men look the same.
Not
you know?
black man with a beard is
LeBron James, you know.
Because we were watching this, like who they're showing him all the time.
Yeah, it's Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, we didn't know who he was.
Yeah, it's Odell. Odell Beckham Jr.
OBJ.
He's good.
I know LBJ. I don't know OBJ.
There, this guy.
That the guy. Oh, yes, it looked
That's
like him.
that's Odell Beckham. He was there today. There you go. See, Nowitzki was there. Odell Beckham Jr.
Parker.
You know, OBJ. Yeah, that's the guy that was there today.
He was a big guy.
He's massive, man.
I said that we didn't know who he was.
No,
He
he's
said,
massive.
He looks like his bodyguard.
Hell. Now, OBJ doesn't need to work anymore in his life. He earns a shitload of money.
That's kind of racist.
That is. But the kids, they thought it was LeBron. And I'm like, no. It's like, remember that story that I think it was Lawrence Fishburne, right?
No.
And the guy, the interviewer, I think it was interviewing Lawrence Fishburne, right? And it's like, I loved you in
Pulp Fiction.
in Pulp Fiction. It is like, no, that's on me. No, you in Pulp Fiction. So no, you know, that was Samuel L. Jackson. But it is like that. I mean, it's the same as when you see, you know, Chinese people. For us, they all look the same.
No, they don't.
A
They
lot
all
of
look
them.
like Jackie Chan, man.
Yeah,
Jackie's everywhere. And when they look at us, they think we white people look all the same.
No, that's Odell. He's ripped, man.
Big brother. Oh.
Now, Odell's big, man. Odell's... But his career's finished now.
What position does he play?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
No, he's 180 big and 95 kilos.
Oh, so he's a small guy.
He's just okay.
Compared to us, he's small, man. Fuck, these timeouts work on my nerves, man.
OBJ must have earned about 60, 70 million in his playing career. You know? He's not as big as TJ Metcalf. Metcalf is a big boy.
Which was the guy that got arrested in front of the stadium there? Miami Dolphins.
You talking about, what's his name? The cheetah. What's a cheetah? Come on, High Life. What's a cheetah's real name? From Miami Dolphins. I can't remember right now. Got a little bit of a brain fart. That's better play from the Pacers. Down to 13.
I've lost it. Okay.
If you're the Pacers, next 6 minutes, get it down to 10.
Try to get it down to 10.
10, then you're good.
Ooh, time.
Caruso, nails a 3. That's a big dagger in your heart. Back to 18. Miami wide receiver. His nickname's the Cheetah, man. Let me have a look quickly. Wide receiver.
Yeah, Vic's looking, man. Don't worry.
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill. Fucking hell. Jeez. Tyreek Hill. We're talking about Tyreek Hill. No, but what's his name? Tyreek is not that big. Tyreek Hill, yeah. Played for the Kansas City Chiefs, went to the Miami Dolphins.
Guy with 10 baby mamas. Holy moly, check out that guy's pink shoes, man.
This is a bad mother. DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
He is a bad guy. He played for he's going to the Pittsburgh.
How many kids he got? 20?
Who?
Tyreek.
Hill. He's got more kids than got brain cells. Yeah, TK Metcalf, he's big, man.
Oh, another 3.
195, right?
Yeah.
110 kilos, muscle. But you're saying they're playing well here, and all they're shooting all the threes, the Thunder. But they're not getting further away than that 17, 18, 19 points. It's all been Siakam. It's only Siakam that's really.
Haliburton's nothing, huh?
Listen here, when I play Madden, he's the first guy I want in my team as a wide receiver. I love him, man. I used to love Antonio Brown, but he's a little bit wacky.
What do you mean wacky?
Fucking nutcase, man.
In what?
No, he's full of shit. He's a great wide receiver, but he gets up to stupid things, man. He just walk off the field if he doesn't like things. And
He's a bit of a diva.
bit of a diva is the way you can put it.
A little bit, okay.
Just a little bit.
Fuck.
Oh, you're right.
Nothing? And it will come now.
Yeah, I also have that. It's like
It's like you're giving birth. See, it's nothing now. And it'll just come. It's like contracts. I got contractions.
Are you pregnant in your foot?
I'm pregnant in my Achilles tendon.
Who won in the Red Sox? I think the Red Sox won it.
It's not finished. Top of the mid of the 8th, 9-5 stop.
Yeah, he cut the team halfway through the game. He ran off the field, waved to the crowd. Yeah, he's crazy, man. Antonio Brown. Ah, good. They got it back. So that's 17. Haliburton cannot make a shot at the moment. No. The Red Sox should win this one. That's a big rivalry, the Red Sox against the Yankees, man. Or as you would say, the Skankies. By the time Haliburton makes a
That was
shot.
a tough shot.
Yeah, look, he's got. Yeah, they got it. You know, a low IQ and a lot of money is not always a good combination.
What did he do? Him in a pool putting his butt that chick's face. Is that on YouTube? I'll check it out.
Yeah, you would.
What's it?
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Enough from the clown, yeah.
Uh,
17 points still. They can't cut it down here, the Pacers. They need a little bit of a run here. Nice steal there by. He was an unbelievable good player, Antonio Brown. The boy's got flipping skills, man. He's an athlete, man. They play good defense. You think they're done? Yeah, he played 2 games for the Patriots and then they let him go. He's just too crazy, man. Yeah, but the Patriots just signed another nutcase this year, man. What's the idiot we just signed now? Also that wide receiver diva now, the Patriots.
See this guy with his sparkling top.
Came from
Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. Fuck it, now that's a diva. Stephon Diggs. Jeez. If that, I don't know, I can't see that working out with Stephon. Don't die on me here, man.
Fuck, man.
No, there's no effing on this channel. Vern's got to go walk off his foot pregnancy. Hey, you don't go. Hey, you can't go. Hey, with shit like that, you got to go to the doctor, man. You got to be careful. No, you don't want it to rupture or something like that. Yeah, he's our number 1 weapon, but for how long? Because when he doesn't get the ball for 2 minutes, he's going to fucking throw a hitsy fit, man. He will throw a fit. Stephon Diggs. It's funny how these wide receivers are all divas, huh? All of them in the NBA. In the NBA, in the NFL. Who do you... Hey, High Life. Straw, you need to watch it and tell me how it was. Straw, okay. High Life. Who do you think's the best wide receiver in the NFL right now?
I'll write that one up there, Lawrence.
There you go. Well, there you go. Don't let your daughter down. Definitely not. We'll talk again. I can tell you, I know who's the best running back right now. Saquon Barkley. It's the guy that, remember I showed you that did the backwards jump.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous, right?
Didn't he get MVP or something like that?
Yeah, he won the, what's his name? They won the Super Bowl. So, what can the Pacers still do? I'll do the others tomorrow. I got you in. You can put out a question. Or
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
But remember, this guy is 6'6". He uses those shoulders so effectively.
Nah. What can the Pacers come up with now? They got a few minutes left in this quarter, and then they got the whole
I'll do
fourth.
that tomorrow.
Why not do it now?
No.
Smith is elite on the defensive end. Closes and it's just that good.
First I have to have a question.
Oh, okay. Of course, everybody has Netflix, my friend. Netflix is over the whole world. Nice three-pointer from Naismith. So, 16 points to diff. Okay. Now go with favorite Bond, the guy that played James, your favorite person to play James Bond. You got 4 good choices there. Still 2:55 in the third, huh? Nah, no. Not today. Not today for the Pacers.
Sean Connery.
No, Roger Moore. I got Daniel Craig and Pierce Brosnan, hold on. Yeah, I'd go those. Oh, that came through the ring.
What is that on?
Pierce Brosnan. Brosnan. Yeah, that's the good one. $20 points. 18 points. Those are the shots they should be taking, the Pacers.
What's the score now?
69-87. Nah, you can't stop that, man. So you got a poll there. It's like you can ask more the day after. You can ask who was the best Batman. You know, you had a few Batman. George Clooney was Batman. Val Kilmer was Batman. Christian Bale was Batman.
And what's his name? The first guy did Batman. Keaton.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Yeah, you see, they already got some stuff. On Netflix, yeah. Cooper Cup. I like Cooper Cup. Look, it's funny feeling you can't count the Pacers out. I don't know why. I just don't know. She needs practice. Good. I don't know. I have always a funny feeling with those paces. You just can't knock them out.
We said on the three that he shot earlier in that gap. He slides over. Yes, he's almost on top of his teammate. But when he's aggressive.
So he's not going to make the three throws. That makes a good shot. 16, 15. Steal, boom. So come on, let's have a look, man. Come on, Pacers. Show us what you're made of. Think the Thunder has it. Wayne, how old are you now? How old's Wayne now? Did he say that before?
Must be about.
Told you he's not going to make that.
Still a very young man. Young man wearing one sock. Oh,
But
nice
that was
one.
a nice one.
The two big boys combining.
I see. So you got your, how do you say, your youth is,
It's done.
your crazy youth is done. I bet you didn't wear, I bet you just, when you were in jail, you didn't just wear a sock. Not a high scoring game, huh? If you look at it. A lot of free throws. A lot of free throws in this quarter. A lot of fouls in this quarter. They're not making the free throws again.
They had all the, yeah.
They must have missed at least 8 to 10 already. Yeah, it is game 2. Mathern's playing quite well now. Charge. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's a charge, man. Still 17 points. I thought that was a charge, but okay, they give it to Holmgren. Let's see what he can come up with. Makes the first 18 points the diff. They dug themselves a hole and they can't get out of it. You know, it's
too much.
It's been the same all the time.
I'm fine, man. Just my Achilles tendon is giving me freaking cramps, man. Unbelievable.
So, I would think they need to make this one here, 3. I thought that was a foul, but don't worry. Yeah, we'll see the Chiefs on Saturday, man. Now, I can't see it coming back, not this time. You?
No. Some
But,
serious crazy shit has happened.
But they were down by 15 with 6 minutes to go last time. What is that film called?
Straw.
Straw. Gonna check that out quickly. Straw movie. Psychological crime drama. Okay. Straw. Here it is. Straw. Starring. Okay. All right. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Oh, he died, eh? Remember him? Yeah. Oren Rennie, the ref.
Yeah.
The first black ref, he died. Lewandowski quits Poland national team and won't play again until the manager's changed. So I wouldn't play him. I would never, if I was a federation. Brescia went bankrupt, eh? In the Serie A, they... Cristiano, oh my God. Joe Bellingham went to Dortmund like his brother, huh? Newcastle ready to rescue Jack Grealish. Good for them.
Weren't touching with a 10-foot pole, man. So, fourth quarter is about to start. Yeah, it's just okay. Well, see, I'll have a sleep afterwards, and if I can see how it is afterwards.
So, come on. Give me a good fourth quarter, because it hasn't been there.
Welcome back to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. We're here with Jalen Williams of the OKC Thunder. TYRESE Haliburton has had some challenges tonight. How have you guys limited his effectiveness? Lou Dort? That simple? I mean, Lou's done a good job. Tyrese, a really good player, so you just try and make it as hard for him as possible. And honestly, you got to be ready to rotate for each other when he does get gaps in small spaces. You guys learned last game how good they are at coming back.
So, here we go. Nah. 21 points. If you lose a 21-point lead in the fourth quarter, you shouldn't be in the finals. Travel. Nah, it's done.
It's done. I think it's done.
I expected more from. I expected the Pacers at least to do a little bit more in this game. You bring it. You bring a bit harsh to burn there, mate. Why was I harsh then? What did I say?
Nothing.
It's called tough love.
Wiggins on the drive, gets inside, strip, knocked out of bounds. 1 second left on the 24. Caruso will inbound.
I gotta fix that OBS tomorrow on my computer. I can't go live.
This goes inside. Well defended by Nimhard. Wallace blocked by Haliburton and a 24-second violation.
Haliburton, come on, do something in this fourth quarter. rebounds. Ah, okay. You can check on Lawrence, not on me.
Massive comebacks. Long way to go. Halliburton to Turner. Turner.
Damn, that was a monster jam. That was a good jam. I think it's a jam out of frustration.
Yeah.
Make that 16 as Wallace gets into the paint.
He was camped out there, man. That's a 3-second.
Williams goes right at Shepard. Pull off jump shot. Caruso tips it. Wiggins grabs it. Fires a three. Another offensive rebound.
Fucking hell.
Last time.
Nah, you can't have 3 offensive rebounds and... Yeah, I'd say it's 20, 22 points now. You can't do that, man. You can't. Nah, it's... They're not getting to the rebounds. And Haliburton has had a stinker tonight.
Yeah.
See, now all of a sudden I'm starting to feel my Achilles because you've been complaining all the time. They're getting every rebound. No basket. The foul was before he even caught the ball, so how can it be in a shooting motion? Every ball is going to the Thunder.
Yeah.
Right?
And now they drop it. Oh, referee. 76-18. 20.
He does the floaters that he does well.
Shit like that.
It is
10 past 4,
4 in
man.
the morning, man. 10 past 4 in the morning. This is normal. This is normally the time Vern is in his deep sleep phase. 10 past 4.
It's almost waking up time for me. My deep sleep phase is between 11 and 2.
I'll put my vote in for tomorrow morning quickly. And you only score 78 points in an NBA game, you're not going to do well. Now he's starting. See, I don't count times in garbage time. You got to score when the
It
team,
matters.
When it matters. When the game is done, and then you add another 20 points. No one cares. 2 p.m. here, okay. So it's 10 hours, huh? Yeah, 10 hours the diff. Nah. I'm disappointed in the Pacers in this one. I understand you won game one, but I don't give a shit. You play to win the game. As this,
Because it was Nemhard's shoulder that goes into him.
Halliburton gets it back. Clear path and throws it down. Where is this in the first half? When your team has to set a tone, I know that might not be his natural state, but he's got to be more aggressive early. And another foul against the Pacers.
Wayne is in the future. Okay.
Slow to get up. Turner slow to get up. And now off the inbounds. Use the speed. You might not be able to break it down just standing in front of him. Get the ball. Come back and get it. Now he's shooting 50%. 5 for 10. Still struggling from 3. 1 for 5. But now he's got much more of a rhythm. He just can't wait this long.
Now with 8:02 remaining, every Indiana foul. We'll have a timeout. Indiana.
Another timeout coming up. All right. Yeah, on the same time. Yeah.
At the moment.
It changes then in winter again. Then it becomes an hour is South Africa ahead of us again.
Yeah. If we got 8, they got 9.
Yeah. They don't change time, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know when is the first game of the Club World Cup? It starts like in the middle of the week, right? When?
14.
14. I was just thinking today, speaking to the boys, Renato Vega, he played for Barca last year, Portuguese national player. It's unbelievable how his rise was gone up. Spectator dies in National League final after fall in the stadium. I like that. Mendes says, I cancelled out Jamal in the final. Mendes played well, man.
Played really well.
He was the main man for me. What? I tell the Italian FA to fuck off.
What?
They sacked me, right? They tell me I'm sacked, but I still got to I still got to coach the team on Monday.
No.
I'll be like, fuck off, man. That can't be. That's not. I mean, how can you do that? That's stupid, man.
You just wait till Monday and then sack him then.
Lewandowski boycotting Poland because the coach decided not to make him captain.
People's egos are big, hey?
But you see, this is shows you how dumb that fucking Polish twat is. No, listen here. The 36-year-old cited
36-year-old, already there.
cited physical and mental tiredness at the end of a long season with Barcelona as the reason for not making himself available for his country during the current window. So he decided, I'm a tired mental thing. I'm not going to play for Poland the next 2 games because I'm tired. So the coach said, no problem, we have a new captain. And now he says, I'll never play for you under that coach again because he's made a new captain. Well, what you didn't behave like a captain.
No?
I can tell you, these footballers sometimes they lose their
All grips on reality.
No, they're a bunch of fucking twats. And our peroxide boy there is the worst.
Peroxide.
I call him peroxide boy. He actually turned his hair here in the color of the ball of the oar because he thinks he should win it.
Okay.
Dumbass.
I think it's good to give a 17-year-old or 18-year-old the Ballon d'Or.
Let's give some shout out to Rebecca Lobo, our guy Ryan Rucco.
Pochettino lost again. They're going to fire his ass in the US before the World Cup. Now that's a goalkeeper I take, because he's not the number one at Barcelona and he wants to leave. Ter Stegen. Oh yeah, sure, 100%.
Okay, this feed's fucking crap, man.
Yeah. No, we don't have a long way to go anymore.
Yeah, I know.
What?
The time.
No, don't worry about the time.
Stupid pass.
This was actually the point, 6:44, 6:34 in the first game, where all of a sudden the bloody Thunder couldn't make a basket anymore, and the Pacers just scored one off the other. But they weren't down by 22, they were only down by 15.
Wonderful aspects of the OKC team. You never know who's going to have one of those nights. Obviously, you've got their big three, but so many of the bench players contribute.
Good free throw. At least somebody can shoot good free throws. I can't understand. You earn millions, right? And you can. I can't understand that any player in the NBA can shoot under 80% from the free throw line. It's just, for me, it's phenomenal.
They were cooking us. That was the difference in that series. That at one point in time, tied 2-2. Wiggins is one of those players that can have a difference in the series.
But you know, people think now, okay, they're going to go 1-1 back to Indiana, right? The pressure's on Indiana.
Yeah, they got to win now.
They got Indiana going home now. You got to, that first game is big. And you make, because if you win the first game, all the pressure goes over to Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, you're going down, not many teams come back from 3-1. You know what I mean? It's so much psychological stuff going on in a basketball game, in a series. What has he got? About, must be up to 30 points now.
At least.
The minute, in the NBA, the minute somebody has space, they make 90% of the shots. Another foul. Too many fouls. He always looks like he doesn't want to be there. 29, yes, 29. Williams, 19. Caruso, 17. Wiggins, 17. Holmgren, 15. Yeah, it's hard.
It's good. It's spread nicely.
It's a nice spread. I mean, you know.
OKC obviously has the game's leading score, but so many others capable.
Yeah, there's so many.
He doesn't miss free throws either. He's a good free throw shooter.
Pascal Siakam was one of those players that you mentioned. He can fit in any team. And
You're back.
Back.
Achilles. Fuck it. You're a wreck, man.
Achilles.
You're a wreck, man.
Tired.
Do I need to get a tranquilizer gun and put you down?
You gotta put me down. Not with a tranquilizer gun. That bloody
If you were a
shotgun.
dog, we would put you to sleep.
You would do the decent thing, yes.
Yeah, we know you would get it done. It's a miracle your dog didn't bark when I came.
Sleeping.
No, I switched off my engine way before I rolled in. With all the lights off already, I rolled into your place. I didn't go for the turn, you know.
Oh.
And I'll just roll backwards now and then I'll just go away.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's easy to shout OKC now. Fuck you, they play complicated basketball there. Another 15 turnovers. It's a lot. 15 is a lot. It's not 24 like they had last game, but
When he shoots, he makes it.
yeah, but too little too late.
Yeah.
Another timeout. Who do you think's going to win that poll that you put out?
I think it's going to be between Daniel Craig and Sean Connery.
Well, Sean Connery, as I was the only one that voted, 100%. Sean Connery up there. That was a nice pass, that one.
I think this one's done, Lawrence. I think this game's done, man.
No, this is you're not coming back from this.
No.
You're not coming back from this.
Must be some crazy ass shit happening to come back from this one.
You basically need now
Total collapse.
a total collapse, 3-4 3-pointers in a row, and then get them nervous, but I don't think so. Fuck, he's just doing his Lamar class here in the stadium. There's a lot of rednecks there. Paces are not
These
in this.
timeouts kill me, man.
A lot of timeouts.
And they're long.
Yeah, it's because the ones now, the TV ones. Somebody has to pay for all these wages, man. Don't forget the NBA is centrally marketed, huh? I don't know if I take my young kid to this loud game. Still the timeout's going on. Wow. I think we'll get to 100. 100 marks. No, never mind. Ja, das ist das dritte unter der Woche mache ich keine. Timeout, Vic. Timeout. Still timeout, man. That's all it is.
And when you watch this young core from OKC, check,
Yeah, the problem is, yes, the young OKC core. The problem is next year they won't be together.
What?
Because that's what happens. Look, you have a salary cap, right? Then you have, now all these guys, right? As a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander obviously wants his money, right? And then the other guys that are contracts are coming to an end that have now played a big part in maybe winning you a championship. That's what happened to them. All of a sudden, well, I want a max, I want a max, and I want a max. You can't have 3 max contracts because then the rest of the team is basically dog shit. Oh, well done. You know, and then what you so Indiana's got the dog shit on the field already, and you got to understand, right? See, I don't understand the superstars. I don't understand the superstars. If I'm playing now if I'm playing for the OKC, right, and I'm Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, my contract's coming up, right? Why do I need to earn 55 million? I'll take 30 million.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, I take 30 million and I make the rest of the money through advertisements and stuff like that. And then I can say, well, we can keep him and we can keep him and keep him. Like that, Tom Brady did that for years. That's why the New England Patriots were so good all the time. Because it doesn't help if you take a big part of the pie, you still need players to play with. Boom. Damn, now they're hammering them, huh? But you know what? They dug themselves that quick hole of 20 points and it stayed around that 20-point mark. It's been... Just don't take any timeouts anymore because it's not necessary, my friends. So I'm going to shoot three throws here. I'm going to go home quickly, clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to install the computer, and then I'm going to do your morning show, and then afterwards I'm going to see how I get the I'll be here about 5 o'clock. That's good. Then we can do I'll get the, well, I can't now, I can't. I've got to do everything on you. Well, no, to see, if I can get the OBS running, it's good. You run OBS over this, right? Over Google. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scott Van Pelt. So I'll have to. Can't make 3 throws, honest to God. Pace, the Oklahoma City Thunder are taking the top dogs off now. Yeah, you don't want what you don't want
to get injured now.
You don't want one of your top stars to get injured now. Yeah. 17 the difference. Indiana, yeah, that's not an easy place to play. Haliburton wasn't aggressive at the beginning. You've got to assert yourself early in the game. Nice 3-throw. I like that. James Johnson.
And Caruso gets a huge ovation. He has been spectacular here in these playoffs. Luke Dort as well. The two defensive demons. Caruso tonight throwing in 20 points. And Dort, the job he did on Tyrese Haliburton was sensational.
Nah, if you're a bench player that never gets a lot of minutes, now you can make a name for yourself by hitting a 3. Yeah. No.
Who is going to be quite the player. The rookie. Mark Bignell very high on him.
I wonder what happens to LeBron's son if he doesn't play in the NBA anymore. I think he's gone. He goes straight down to the fucking G League. And he's not even good enough for that. The commissioner, I say, I don't know. He's starving of hunger. I prefer David Stern. I liked him as commissioner. He built the NBA. That was probably the last time we have to. You're suffering, huh? I notice.
I know.
Only a minute 32 to go, Vern. Don't worry.
Just don't foul him. Three-pointer.
The end, it looks a lot better than it was. You know, all of a sudden, you know, if somebody looks in the newspaper, they only lost by 15, you know. But it's just garbage time now.
No,
That's just stupid fouls, man. What the fuck are you fouling for, man? It's not like you're going to do anything off the foul, you dumbass. There isn't a thing as a super team because money comes into play, and then you got to break it up. That's happened to every big team. When young players start, that's what happened to Boston as well. You got to break shit up. Unless you have an owner that's willing to pay over the tax limit, and why should you do that? Because at the end of the day, you're still here to make money. Don't foul him now, please. There you go. So just don't shoot, don't foul, don't do anything. Just let it run. Like your nose.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Congratulations, Oklahoma City Thunder.
we got a series. I said I can see this going 6 or 7. Don't think it'll go. Don't think anybody will win 3 or 4 in a row. So, we wrap it up, my friend.
To everybody out there, Wayne, Lawrence, High Life, fantastic, man.
Enjoy your evening,
Morning.
afternoon, wherever you are, and we'll see you later today.
Yeah. Ciao.